Okay, so you are called a badass because A, you take on everything. B, you never go back on your words, you never back down. C, you keep pushing through no matter what. Well, while being called a badass may seem so empowering on the surface, constantly living up to that image can actually leave you drained out. It can leave you disconnected, and it can leave you feeling like you have to prove yourself all the time to everybody. What if letting go of that badass label that you have could actually make your life more comfortable, more balanced, more authentic, and more fulfilling? Hi, my name is Ratika Seth. I'm a life enhancement coach. I'm the founder of the Gratitude Concepts Tribe and the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. And today we are talking about the myth of being a badass and why constantly thriving to be one can sometimes do more harm to you than good. While it's great to be strong, it's great to be ambitious, it's great to be capable of so many things and, do everything, multitask all the time, many of us fall into the trap of thinking we need to be tough all the time. We need to, you know, we need to be strong. We need to make things happen all the time. We mask our true selves in this process. So, in this episode, I'll walk you through 5 steps to actually break away from that badass label. Let go of that badass persona and embrace a more balanced, more authentic approach to your own life. So, if you're ready to let go of the pressure to always be strong, always be perfect, always be the doer, let's dive straight in. Number one, acknowledge the downside of the badass culture. The first step of letting go of the badass mentality is to actually recognize its downside. While being seen as tough, strong, resilient, makes you feel so good about yourself and it's so empowering, it also puts pressure on you to be, at the game, on the game, up on the game all the time. It forces you never to show your weakness, never to show your vulnerability. Constantly living up to that image can actually lead to burnout. It can lead to isolation and it can lead to your inability to actually, come forward and ask for help whenever you need help. Acknowledge that there is strength in being true to yourself, there's strength in being balanced, there's strength in being authentic. And you really don't have to, be the one putting everything perfectly together all the time. You're human as anybody else is. Number two, embrace vulnerability as a source of strength. Like they used to say, men don't cry. No, it's not right. It was, it was a wrong conditioning that was given. The badass label often comes with a rejection of vulnerability, and that is so wrong. Embracing vulnerability, is the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Allowing yourself with your, to be seen with your flaws. Allowing yourself to be emotional. Allowing yourself to cry when you need to cry. It's a human emotion. There are times when you need to cry and it's perfectly fine to cry, irrespective of the gender. See, allowing yourself to do all these things will create deeper connections with others and it will foster self compassion. Practicing expressing your true feelings will make you a more authentic and a more happy person. Even, if it's a feeling of fear, even if it's a feeling of sadness or insecurity, it will only strengthen your relationship with everybody around you if you are honest enough to accept and say that, yes, I am fearful, I am insecure, I am sad. Remember, vulnerability is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it is a sign of strength. It is a sign of courage because it is a sign of you being authentic. Number three, reframe asking for help as a sign of self respect. So, a true badass often believes that they can handle everything alone. They don't need anybody's help. They are strong enough to handle things on their own. But that mindset can be really isolating and it can lead to a lot of overwhelm. Reframe asking for help as an act of self respect. Keep telling yourself this, drill it inside your head. So, if you keep telling yourself that, okay, if I'm asking for help today, it is because I respect myself and I deserve this help. I deserve to be helped. So, it is a sign of strength and not weakness. When you ask for help, you are respecting your own limits, you're honoring yourself, you're honoring your well being, and you are allowing others to step in and support you. So remember, no one can do it all alone. And there is strength in allowing yourself to be supported by those who care for you. Number 4, while being action oriented and goal driven are the key aspects of badass persona, it is really important for you to balance your drive with self compassion. Be compassionate towards yourself rather than constantly pushing yourself to go on, achieve more, do it. Tune into your needs, allow space for rest and self care. Remind yourself that you are truly worthy of love and acceptance exactly as you are. You don't have to be somebody else to get love. You don't have to, prove to be accepted. You don't have to keep proving yourself to others to be accepted. So, regardless of your achievements, regardless of your, success graph, you are you and you're still worthy of love. You're deserving of love. You deserve love. You deserve acceptance. Practice speaking to yourself with kindness. Take breaks. Give yourself a vacation when needed. Give yourself a break when needed. And honor, not only your physical needs, honor your emotional needs as well. Number 5, a big part of the badass mentality is rooted in the need to prove your worth to others. So, whether it is through your accomplishments or, making tough decisions or sacrificing, oh my God, self sacrifice. Free yourself from this, yeah? Free yourself from the need to seek external validation. Understand that your worth comes from who you are and not what you are achieving in life. Ask yourself, who am I without these titles, labels, and praises? Cultivate self worth from within. It will help you let go of the constant pressure to prove yourself. It will allow you to embrace life with so much more ease, so much of joy, so much more happiness. So, thank you for joining me today. Remember, while being a badass has its place, of course, it makes you feel great. It's equally important to embrace balance, vulnerability, and authenticity. By acknowledging the downsides of the badass culture, you actually allow yourself to be you. You allow yourself to be happy. You allow yourself to be genuinely fulfilled. So, if today's episode resonated with you, if it inspired you to let go of the badass culture, badass label, then please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram handle @gratitude concepts by Ratika Seth for your daily dose of inspiration, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you are in tune with your flight to fulfillment all the time. This is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off till my next podcast. Bye bye.